Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. Not as nice as yesterday. It was a beautiful day yesterday. And yes, I was out in it, but no, I wasn't recording. So, today, I'm off to a place that we in the family call PUNCTURE. It's one of those places that has an unpronounceable French name. Well, it's 2 words. Too many vowels in it, so the family knows it as PUNCTURE for some reason. I went to a number of motorbike shops yesterday looking for a number of items, and none of them had them. I was quite surprised. It seems that they don't really want you to work on the bikes. So I'm going to another motorbike shop, and if it's not got any, there's a car to cash, which is a discount motorcycle. No, but no discount motorcycle, discount motor thing, a shop, chain. That's what I was looking for, chain of shops. Their products can be a little bit cheap and nasty sometimes. But they may well have some of the items I'm looking for. I think I mentioned at one point the disparity in prices between sockets in various different shops in France. So I'm going to see if the sockets at car to cash are a good price or not. We will see. Yes, so anyhow, I was out on the bike yesterday, as I say, glorious sunshine. Went down to my old stomping ground. I was on the FJR, and went around to where I actually bought the Deauville from as well. It's still there. They're still selling Hondas and Suzukis, which is it's sort of split into 2 sections. One being a Honda main dealer and the other being a Suzuki main dealer. So they're still there and still doing good business. I went to a Yamaha place as well, and it was empty. I mean, there was hardly any stock in it, so I'm a little bit worried about that, because if I need a Yamaha dealer, I was thinking of using them, because I've bought stuff off them before for friends visiting, or friends who basically have Yamahas and needed bits while they were over here, and they've always been pretty good. So I thought if I needed a Yamaha dealer for any reason, I might try them, but it looks like they had lots and lots of clothes and that sort of stuff, but there were about 3 bikes actually in the shop. 2 of which were already sold. Well, sorry, and 2 which were sold, so there were 5 bikes. I've got a delivery scooter rider behind, so you can guarantee he'll do something stupid. Uber Eats or something. Yeah, so I was very surprised at that. I went, and they have a BMW dealer next door, and that was absolutely chocker. BMWs. I do mean chocker. They'd obviously got their supplies in because you could hardly move in there. And there were some nice bikes actually, I must admit. I have a problem with BMWs because every time I've had a BMW, I've had problems. Expensive. And their after-sales service system is pants, or it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but if there was any warranty work, it had to go back to BMW France, and they would take weeks to get back to you. And I do mean weeks, because I think they had to go back to BMW in Germany or something. And it was really very annoying. And as I say, one of the BMWs I had was out of warranty, and that cost me an absolute bloody fortune, it did. I'm a bit wary of BMWs. Their crown has slipped, shall we say. Their crown has definitely slipped. What do we got here? Broken down vehicle. Anyhow, on the way back, I thought I would test out some of my lane splitting skills and so on. So during the rush hour, I came back via the Francilian, which is probably the equivalent of the M25, but it's not a motorway. And I was quite impressed, actually. Don't seem to have lost them. Though, having said that, I did lose a chappie behind me on a motorbike who was sort of trying to follow me. And then, because I was concentrating on what's in front of me and not what's behind, 4 police motorcyclists came flying up behind me, which I didn't notice, of course, and they had to turn their siren on to remind me that they wanted to come through while they were lane splitting. Let's just say that the speed allowed was 50 kilometres an hour lane splitting, and just say I was sort of doing that speed. And they flew past me when I pulled over into one of the lanes, and they absolutely flew past me, so they were probably doing at least double the allowed limit. And I would say probably even more. I would. Probably even more. And yeah, but it's getting a bit boring around here because the number of speed cameras, which are called radar and so on, are just annoying. It is. I think the Renault behind wants to marry me. The other thing which was very interesting, or I thought was very interesting, was every time good grief, the lights have already changed back to orange. Let's see if I can, don't know where Charlie's going, he's blocked the route. Was every time I went into a shop, albeit they were motorcycle shops, every time I came out, there was at least one, if not 2 people, looking at my bike and wanting a chat, which I thought was quite impressive when you think that this bike has not been available for at least 2 years, and this one will be 5 years old in May, the end of May, which is when I'm going to do this big service I talked about previously. And I'll bring her all up to date. So I'm not looking forward to doing the shims, but we'll see. My luck is that they'll all need bloody changing, and most Yamahas, they never need changing. Well, not for a long time, but that's my luck. Anyhow, so as I say, we're off to Poncy Cucumber. I've now done what? Ooh, about 400 kilometres. Don't know what that is in real money. On these tyres. Just looking at the speedo, and I'm going to say I think on this bike they're better than the Michelins. Now, I haven't ridden seriously in the rain. I did ride in the rain on the way back from getting them fitted, but you've got to, of course, be somewhat careful when you do that. So I couldn't tell you what they're like in the rain, really. But in the dry, they're very impressive, and the steering is much more precise and slightly quicker than the Michelin Road Series. So yeah, the ride is good. I'm quite happy with that. And as I say, we'll have to test it out in the rain at some point, but not sure when that'll be. We've got rain forecast for tomorrow, so maybe then. We will see. We will see. So that's about it for today. I think it was just a catch-up. Yes, I've lied again. I haven't done the stickers on the cases yet. I have a list of jobs to do in the garage, and that's one of them. And the other one is to go through my EDCs that I keep under the seat and so on, and make sure that they're all up to date and in good order and so on. I don't know if you know this, but I used to be in the hotel trade many years ago, and so as we can't get hot cross buns in France, tomorrow afternoon I shall be making some hot cross buns, and I bought enough stuff for 2 batches, so I shall make some tomorrow. We can eat those over the next week or 10 days, and then I shall make another batch ready for Good Friday, when of course it is the time you should eat hot cross buns. Friday. Just don't tell the supermarkets that. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time.